Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back here with a quick video. This one's actually a troubleshooting video for your amp. In many cases the amp cuts off or it does not turn on, or if it's on you don't get no sound from it. I'm gonna give you a couple of fix-ups for those issues. Troubleshooting. So the first one is gonna be, first thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need to have a tester. You can find them at any auto parts shop for $5, $6, $7 depending on which one you get. So this one is going to be the negative. You're going to put it to the ground wire to be able to test out the remote wire and the battery wire. To test out the remote wire, you need to have the car on, not on completely, but just on the ACC mode position to test it out. You got, if this one has current, if it shows that it has current going through it, red or 12 volts, this one is good. Then you go ahead and test this one out. This one always has current going through it. So check this one out. If this one turns on, then you're good. If it doesn't turn on, you go to the fuse box. Okay, so before I go to the front, to check this one, the remote wire, you need to take out the deck and see if it's well connected or if it came loose. If it's connected and you are getting power from it, that means that the cable somewhere around the way, it may have gotten loose, disconnected, or chopped off or something. So you may need to replace that, rewire that wire. This one, if you do not have power for this one, you go to the front or wherever your battery is located. That's where you will find the fuse for it. Now this one, you do the same thing. You're gonna check it here. You put it the ground here, and we'll just test to check both ends to verify that the fuse is good. A lot of cases, people just come to the front and do not see the fuse that is burned, and that only usually happens with the cylinder fuses. You look at it and it doesn't look like it's burned, but from the inside of the cylinder it is burned. So that's why you gotta check both lines. This one should always have power because this one's direct, then the fuse, then this one. So if this one doesn't have power, if this side doesn't have power and this one does, your fuse is bad. Well, all you do is replace it. Like I said, you have to check it, because if you do not check it and just say, oh well, it's not burned, sometimes it is. You just can't see it. And the other thing while I'm here is this cables also. That's something rare that happens, but it does happen. The power cables, the cable, this one, if you have power going here but not over there, that means that somewhere around the line your cable is oxidized. I don't know if that's how we would call it. It's burned from the inside. It does not let current go through it anymore. And that does happen. Even though it looks like thick ass wire, it does happen. Usually it's because you buy cheap wires. I'm not talking shit, but yeah. So that's that. And then the other one would be if everything is good over here with the power and your amp is on, then you go for the RCAs. The RCAs you need, you need to have one of these ones that have this RCAs on this end, and at the other end is going to have a jack to connect, like a headphone jack to connect to your phone. You connect that to your phone, you play music. If you get music from it, that means that your RCAs either came loose on the front of the stereo or are bad RCAs and you have to replace them. And the last one would be when you have sound, when you're playing music and when you get those bangs, those big bangs, the amplifier cuts off. Usually that's the ground wire. A lot of people don't realize this, but the ground wire has to be well grounded. If it's not well grounded, it's gonna be doing it. It's gonna cut off every time it hits a hit hard, or when you have it loud. Make sure that whoever installed it peeled off the paint of wherever they put the screw at. because this paint, a lot of people just make the mistake of making a hole through the frame of the car but not peeling off the paint, and that's not good ground. You gotta peel off the paint of where you're gonna ground your wire. Okay, so those are the tips for troubleshooting your amp. Hopefully I explained myself. I hope you guys like this video. It will help me out a lot. Share it, like, and subscribe for more how-to and tech videos. Any questions, leave them below. I will make sure to answer you back.